Hello students, myself Harshal Nilkantan Emade, lecturer in Mechanical Department at Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering Technology. We'll start with Chapter 5, Torsion. Learning outcomes. By the end of the chapter, the students will able use the torsional equation in the given situation, estimate stresses in a shaft under twisting moment, calculate torque and power transmitted by the shaft in given situation, determine shear stress and angle of twist in a shaft for a given power to be a transmitted or a torque, determine diameter of a shaft for a given shear stress or angle of twist. Assumption in theory of torsion. The shaft is homogeneous and anisotropic throughout its length. Stress do not exceed to the proportional limit. Circular section remains circular even after twisting. Plane section remains plane even after twisting. At the any section, the radial lines remain straight. Twisting moment acts in a plane perpendicular to the shaft axis. Twisting along the shaft is uniform. The shaft is straight, having a uniform circular cross section. Torsional equation formula. So formula is there. T upon IP is equal to G theta by L is equal to Fs divided by R, where T is equal to torque or twisting moment Newton mm, IP is equal to polar moment of inertia of a shaft section. So IP is equal to Ixx plus Iyy in mm raised to 4. G, C or N is nothing but modulus of rigidity of a material, Newton per mm square. Theta, angle of twist in radians. Length, L is equal to length of the shaft in mm. Fs is nothing but maximum shear stress induced at the outermost layer of the shaft, Newton per mm square. Capital R is equal to radius of the shaft in mm. This is the main formula of the torsion. Polar moment. So polar modulus, not a polar moment, polar modulus. Polar modulus is the ratio of the polar moment of the inertia of a section and the radius of the shaft. Unit is mm cube, centimeter cube, meter cube. Mathematically, polar modulus is given by Zp is equal to Ip upon R. Ip is polar moment of inertia in mm raised to 4 and R is equal to radius of the shaft in mm. Torsional rigidity. It is a torque that produces the twist of 1 radian in a shaft of a unit length. Mathematically, torsional rigidity is equal to G multiplied by IP. Unit Newton mm square, kilonewton mm square, etc. Polar moment of inertia for a solid section. IP is equal to Ixx plus Iyy. IP is equal to pi divided by 64 multiplied by d raised to 4 plus pi by 64 multiplied by d raised to 4. So I will get final IP is equal to pi by 32 multiplied by d1 raised to 4. This is your formula when there will be a solid shaft. So polar moment for hollow circular shaft formula is IP is equal to pi by 32 multiplied by capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4. The portion which I squared, that is your formulas for solid and hollow circular. Power transmitted by the shaft P is equal to 2 pi nt divided by 60. This is also one formula. P is power transmitted in watt, N is speed of shaft in rpm, and T is torque transmitted by the shaft Newton mm. Relation between degree and radian. One revolution is equal to 360 degree is equal to 2 pi c, 2 pi raised to c. Okay, 360 is equal to 2 pi raised to c. So 360 multiplied by 1 degree is equal to 2 pi raised to c. So 1 degree is equal to 2 pi raised to c divided by 360. I will get 1 degree is equal to pi divided by 180. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 multiplied by 180, I will get 360. So I have done the calculation and I have get final answer in box. 1 degree is equal to pi c divided by 180 degree. Strain condition for the solid shaft. The formula is important. The formula is T is equal to pi by 16 multiplied by Fs multiplied by D 1 raised to cube. Okay. No need of derivation. Just a formula is important. Strain condition for the solid hollow shaft is T is equal to pi by 16 multiplied by Fs multiplied by capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by capital D. Thank you.